Morning, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for coming to our Agricultural Rural Affairs Committee meeting. I'd like to call this meeting to order. I just want to remind everyone that this is being virtual participation. That is permitted. If we do have any technical issues, we'll hold up till we can correct them. I would ask everyone to please mute your phones or any kind of electronic devices. And for those that are able, if you could all please stand, we'll pledge our allegiance. Thank you very much. Paula, would you please call roll? Make sure your mic is on, Paula.
Chairman Paszynski,
Here,
Vice Chair Kincaid,
VBD,
Secretary Sapi,
VBD,
Cepeda Fraites,
VBD,
Representative Doherty,
VBD,
Representative Friel,
Here.
Representative Green,
VBD,
Representative Hambidge,
VBD,
Representative Howard,
VBD,
Representative Khan,
VBD,
Representative Parker, Representative Rabb,
VBD,
Representative Steele,
VBD,
Representative Takehat, Chairman Mao, Vice Chair Lawrence, Secretary Cook, Representative Borowitz, Representative Ham, Representative Jones, Representative Kerwin, Representative Grimm-Krupa, Representative Mostello, Representative Stambaugh,
Here.
Representative Stender, Representative Zimmerman.
All right, we have our roll taken. Our first item for business today is House Bill 587, sponsored by Representative Friel. If you all remember, we tabled that at the last meeting, so we need to move this bill back in order. So at that point, that's what I'd like to do. Are there any questions regarding moving this back on the table? Okay, seeing none. House Bill 587, now we will discuss this bill. Any questions? Seeing none, take roll, please.
Of the amendment.
The description of the bill, House Bill 587 Friel establishes a certification requirement for haulers and brokers of food processing residuals.
Oh, thank you. We do have one amendment offered by Chairman Mao. Chairman Mao, would you consider moving that amendment, please?
I'll make the motion to move the amendment to House Bill 587.
And would you mind describing that? Nate?
So the amendment is a gut and replace with a new chapter in the Agriculture Code, Title III, for commercial animal and food processing residuals, hauler, broker, and certification program, modeled after the existing commercial manure hauler broker certification program.
Are there any negative votes on it? Representative Borowitz?
Yes, Chairman. I'll be a negative vote, so I need you to do a roll call.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Chairman Paszynski,
Yes.
Vice Chair Kincaid,
VBD, yes.
Secretary Sapi,
VBD, yes.
Cepeda Fraites, Representative Cepeda Fraites,
VBD, yes.
Representative Dougherty, Representative Friel, Representative Green,
VBD, yes.
Representative Hambidge, Representative Howard,
VBD, yes.
Representative Khan,
VBD, yes.
Representative Parker, Representative Rab,
VBD, yes.
Representative Steele,
VBD, yes.
Representative Takat. Chairman Mao,
Yes.
Vice Chair Lawrence, Secretary Cook,
VBD, yes.
Representative Borowitz, Representative Ham,
VBD, yes.
Representative Jones, Representative Kerwin, Representative Grim Krupa, Representative Mostello, Representative Stambaugh,
Yes.
Representative Stender, Representative Zimmerman.
Thank you very much. Now that House Bill 587 is amended before us, I move to consider House Bill 587. Representative Friel, would you care to speak on your bill, please?
Just to say, thank you. There's a lot of work on bipartisan level to put this bill together, and I appreciate the support and working with Chairman Mao to get this over the finish line. Thank you.
Very good. Any questions? Are there any negative votes on 587 as amended? Okay, roll call.
Chairman Paszynski,
Yes.
Vice Chair Kincaid,
VBD, yes.
Secretary Sappy,
VBD, yes.
Representative Cepeda Fraites,
VBD, yes.
Representative Dougherty, Representative Friel, Representative Green,
VBD, yes.
Representative Hambidge, Representative Howard,
VBD, yes.
Representative Khan,
VBD, yes.
Representative Parker, Representative Rab,
VBD, yes.
Representative Steele,
VBD, yes.
Representative Takat,
Thank you.
Chairman Mao,
Yes.
Vice Chair Lawrence, Secretary Cook, Representative Borowitz, Representative Ham,
VBD, yes.
Representative Jones, Representative Kerwin, Representative Grim Krupa, Representative Mostello, Representative Stambaugh,
Yes.
Representative Stender, Representative Zimmerman.
House Bill 587 is reported from the House Agriculture and Rural Affairs Committee as amended. Next order of business, House Bill 1096. Will, would you please explain House Bill 1096?
This bill establishes the Pennsylvania Food Bucks program to provide benefit incentives to SNAP recipients when they purchase eligible fruits and vegetables at participating food retailers.
Are there any questions? Are there any negative votes on this bill? Paula, please take roll.
Okay, that would be Chairman Paszynski,
Yes.
Vice Chair Kincaid,
VBD, yes.
Secretary Sappy,
Yes.
Representative Cepeda Fraites,
VBD, yes.
Representative Dougherty, Representative Friel, Representative Green,
VBD, yes.
Representative Hambidge, Representative Howard,
VBD, yes.
Representative Khan,
VBD, yes.
Representative Parker, Representative Rab,
VBD, yes.
Representative Steele,
VBD, yes.
Representative Takat. Chairman Mao, Vice Chair Lawrence, Secretary Cook, Representative Borowitz, Representative Ham,
VBD, yes.
Representative Jones, Representative Kerwin, Representative Grim Krupa, Representative Mostello, Representative Stambaugh,
VBD, yes.
Representative Stender, Representative Zimmerman.
VBD, yes.
Thank you very much. The ayes have it. House Bill 1096 is reported out of committee. Our final order of business is I'm calling up House Bill 1157. Representative Sappi is the sponsor, and Representative Sappi is on the screen. Representative Sappi, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Do you want me to read a quick description of the bill first? Thank you.
Okay.
House Bill 1157 SAPI exempts H-2A visa holders and their employers from an unemployment compensation, UC, taxes and contributions.
Now, Representative Sappi, hold on one second. We're hearing her here. Can you hear it out in the audience?
I can hear her.
You can? Okay. I just gonna put
It's light, but we can hear her.
this in. All right, Representative Sappi, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Chairman. House Bill 1157 is pretty cut and dried, and it's something that is, very important to ag operations throughout the Commonwealth. It provides a clear exemption so that farmers do not need to pay unemployment taxes on workers who have come to the country under the H-2A system, which I think we all understand is critical to the operation of all of our agricultural, operations. Under federal and state law, farm workers on H-2A visas cannot collect unemployment compensation, and these workers' wages are exempt from federal unemployment tax. But Pennsylvania still requires both farmers and H-2A workers to pay unemployment taxes on these earnings. This policy costs our ag operations thousands of dollars and reduces workers' paychecks. This bill would help address these issues so that it's not costing farmers more money out of their pockets to pay something that has absolutely no benefit to the farmers or to the workers who are here legally. Enacting this change in state law would not only take a single benefit away from it would not take a single benefit away from any foreign worker. Enacting this law would have no negligible impact on who farmers hire, and they would still hire the same number of workers to perform crucial farm tasks. The public policy question I think that's so important here is, should farmers be required to pay unemployment taxes for workers that can never collect unemployment? Is it better public policy to allow that employer to retain those taxes to reinvest in their business? And I think that we all know the answer there. We need to support legislative initiatives that create uniformity between state and national tax policy, and we owe it to our farmers to make smart tax policy changes. So, this has been supported by the Pennsylvania Farm Bureau, and it makes good sense. It has absolutely no impact or makes any change on immigration, nor does it change the landscape at all about how farmers will seek workers for critical work. It's just, a really common sense piece of legislation. So I ask for your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Sappi. Any questions, please? Representative Borowitz.
Thank you. I totally understand the intent of the bill and not paying unemployment compensation, but I just feel like this bill is very poorly written. I mean, I've read it over 20 times, and so the line added in is saying including labor performed by an alien, referred to in section 41G. And so it just, to me, it just doesn't make sense the way it's written. I don't know if somebody could explain that to me. Like, obviously, you're adding, I see what they're doing and adding it in, but I just feel like this bill is very poorly written. And I also hope to see that Democrats also want taxes taken out of American workers, also headed down the pike here. But, and for now, I mean, I've read this over and over. Is there any clarification on the wording of that? I mean, is that how it was worded I know this is Representative Ecker's former bill. Is that how this was worded in the former bill? Could anybody tell me that?
It is how it was worded in the former bill, and it goes back to federal definition.
Okay, so it's the same exact bill. Okay. All right, I still have some concerns. I get the intent, just still have some concerns, so thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Seeing none. Any negative votes?
Yeah.
All right. Paula, please take roll.
Chair Pashinsky,
Yes.
Vice Chair Kincaid, Secretary Sappi,
Yes. VBD.
Representative Cepeda Fraites, Representative Doherty, Representative Friel, Representative Green,
VBD.
Representative Hambidge, Representative Howard,
VBD.
BBD, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Representative Khan,
VBD, yes.
Representative Parker, Representative Rab,
VBD, yes.
Representative Steele,
VBD, yes.
Representative Takak. Okay. Chairman Mao, Vice Chair Lawrence, Secretary Cook, Representative Borowitz,
No.
Representative Ham,
PBD, no.
Representative Jones, Representative Kerwin, Representative Grim Krupa,
Yes.
Representative Mostello, Representative Stambaugh,
PBD, no.
Representative Stender, Representative Zimmerman.
VBD, yes.
The ayes have it. We now move
I got it correct.
House Bill 1157 out of committee. Are there any concerns, comments by the committee members? Representative Cook, sorry.
As a shameless promoter, May 6th, upcoming session, Blessing of the Bailers out behind the Capitol. Everyone is invited. Great opportunity to give thanks for our #1 industry in the Commonwealth, and we appreciate the opportunity and the consideration, Mr. Chairman, for putting up with us.
No, you do a great job, Representative Cook, and we are very proud of our ag industry. And I invite everyone to come out there to learn a little bit about the equipment that's used and all the work that's involved in producing the finest food anywhere in the United States of America. So thank you very much, Representative Cook. Thank you, Chairman Mao. Appreciate it. Thank you all, members. Have a good day.